Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV here at the world quest for the magical DPS. Last time we saved Kana, who apparently is a fellow student of the guy we're looking after, Nearbird, who turned into a Sin Eater. Good news, friend. Trainer here has told me that his memories are starting to come back to him. There's one recollection in particular he says he's eager to discuss with the two of us. Tell us that. What is it? As time goes, my memories of my earlier days return to me piece by piece. Nearbird and I were born of members of a great consortium of mages. From our earliest years, we were tutored in the magical arts by some of the realm's greatest scholars. The consortium's leaders sought to find a way to open a hole in time and space, a portal to other worlds from which they could summon forth beasts of great power. Nearbird and I were chosen to participate in the research. Summoning great beasts from beyond the world? Your Mage Serenia, is that even possible? Perhaps he speaks of Voidsent? Voidsent? Never heard of them, but I'll take that answer as a yes. Mages come up with damnedest ideas, and yet I don't understand why ever would they use two young boys for such a dangerous experiment. The beasts our master sought to summon reside in planes most distant from our own. Reaching across such a great distance requires a tremendous store of innate and ethereal power, and so our master set about to breed with perfect mage. Marriages were arranged to wed the mightiest members of a consortium to one another, in hopes that they would bring forth children of theretofore unheard of magical aptitude. Finally, they succeeded. And so you were born, a Nearbird. Indeed, from even before we could speak, we were taught the complex incantations required to breach the boundaries between worlds. We practiced these spells day after day, night after night, what seemed an eternity. At long last we were deemed ready to attempt the summoning. Sadly, the experiment ended in failure. The pull from beyond the rift was too strong to resist, and I was sucked into a hollow of my own creation. There I remained trapped, alone and adrift in that empty void, until Serenia called me back to this world. Alas, over a century had passed since that fateful day. That's one thing I still don't understand. If so many years have truly passed, why is it that you have not aged even a whit? I cannot say for certain, but I remember the words of one of my teachers. The rift is not unlike a border between countless worlds, a place that exists beyond time and space. If it's true that the rift exists outside of our concept of time, then it's all too possible that even seconds spent in that empty pocket could correspond to months, years, or decades in our world. And so you've turned to us just as you were that day, even while over a century had passed for the rest of us. But why didn't Nearbird save you? Shouldn't it have been as simple as opening up another portal to the void where you were trapped? I fear that would be close to impossible. Opening a portal and reaching as far into the rift as we did required all our energies to be focused in unison. So in losing you, not only did Nearbird lose his friend, but lost his only chance at saving you. Talk about being dealt a rough hand. Fear not, I have good news to share as well. I do believe I've managed to recall the incantation needed to summon and manipulate the hollows. Summoning beasts from beyond the rift is far beyond my powers, but I just might be able to seal up the hollow Phronesis so enjoys summoning. What say you, friends? Shall I give it a try? Oh, that's music to my ears. But let's not be too hasty. After all, the last time we tried to use this magic, there was some complications, to say the least. Yes, we must take the necessary precautions before confronting Phronesis in earnest. Let us meet outside the village. Ventana can test out his magic, safe from harm. Given that the first and the 13th shard, which became the void, are as far apart from each other as can be, it makes sense that void scent are practically unheard of in this world. Wicked White, you did it, lad. Sadly, I have not the strength to reach further beyond, nor keep the portal open for more than a few moments. No, I will need further training before I can face. Hello. Phronesis. When the hell did that bastard come from? Damn it. Oh, I'm too close. I can feel it's pulling me in. No, Nearbird. These are my friends. You mustn't hurt them. And this is like the other world quests. Now comes a passage as Nearbird. This isn't good. The cave-in completely slid off a tunnel behind us. We have no great cause but to press on without our companions. You heard her. What'll it be? I suppose it falls to us to slay the beast and collect the bounty. Perhaps you and your band would to take the lead? Spare me your japes. You have no intention of giving up your prize. Mind you, I too made a promise to my companions. A promise I mean to keep. Bah! I told you that splitting up was a bad idea. If Brenton and Rendaway were here, this second-rate spellcaster would be no match for us. No, Sylvia. Let's not forget who our true foe is here. Lamit, you're certain that if we slay this monstrosity, the cave-in will cease? According to the miners, the beast was first sighted on the same day the tremors began. Its very presence sucked the mountain dry of its ether. We dwarves know these caves as well as we know our own bodies. Trust me. And I suppose we best make short work of it before everything comes to crashing down. Hey, where do you think you're going? My apologies. I took your ceaseless prattling as an invitation to proceed on my own. Think yourself clever, do you? You've uncommon confidence to think you can fell the beast without aid. Answer me this. Why is it you are so intent on claiming the bounty for your own? The bounty? Why indeed? At any rate, unless you have a mind to stand around here until we get all crushed, we'd best get moving on, yes? Finally something we can agree on, and so I have a proposal. What say we band together until our battle here is won? The tremors grow stronger, no doubt a cave-in is imminent. Let us vanquish the enemy with our combined strength and quit this place before it becomes our tomb. Until the battle is won then. After that I go my own way. We live Nearbird and Artbird. Your aid is most welcome, Nearbird. Let's make short work of a beast and take our leave of its place while we still can. Indeed. And flare. They come. Nearbird will draw out our foe's attacks. It would seem we're not the only ones stuck in here. I have a bad feeling about this. The leftmost one is mine. Sylvia, you take its friend to the right. Consider it done. Have at you, fiend. What's this? It leads deeper within? We should really have asked for a map. Not that I'd have much use for one after a cave-in. Well, aren't you a big boy? Ow. Okay. Still, you could have managed on your own, Mage. Perhaps it would have been more of a struggle than I expected. That's him. That's the one who drinks of a mind's ether. Alright, let's put this oversized bull out to pasture. Sylvia, Lamit, Nilbert, with me. My magic are yours for now. I will take the front, the battle is on. summons others of its ilk? We should dispatch a small quite quickly. Leave it to me. Ah, this one looks like trouble. That should do it, Sylvia. Another earthquake. This bodes ill. My foe is up to something. Stand back, my friends. To my side. I hear your wounds. Ow. Take cover behind the rocks. You don't want to bear the full brunt of it. I sense unholy power. Get behind me, friends, quick! Sylvia, are you alright? Damn it, we can't keep this up much longer. Strike with all your strength. We've done it. Now to find ourselves a way out. tremors continue? But why? The fiend has been vanquished and it's ever returned to the mountain. You are wrong. No, it was not the creature itself that was causing the quakes. Ah yes, the crystal causes with nigh inconceivable power. A vast wellspring of ether accumulated over the ages. Yes, the beast was but a hungry creature drawn here by the stone. As was I. You had no interest in the bounty all along. The stone has been left unchecked for too long. The sheer volume of ether it houses now is so vast and overwhelming it threatens to bring the entire mountain down. For how many years have I searched for it? This precious relic could afford me the power needed to save my friend. You mean to take the stone from this place? But then, what would happen to the mountain? If the ether is not returned to the earth, it's but a matter of time until the mine collapses. The miners, those who live at the foot of the mountain, countless lives would be lost. There's no time. What can we do? Taina, my friend. Damn it! Damn it all! The tremors have stopped. Taina, forgive me. I promise you this. As long as I walk this earth, I shall never, never give up hope. The stone was yours to do with as you pleased, and still you chose the fate of many over that of your friend. In return for your sacrifice, I would make you an offer. Come with us and let us join you in your search for a means to save your comrade. The life of an adventurer isn't an easy one, but I dare say you strike me as the sort who just might enjoy it. So what say you? We'll travel the realm together and lend our strength to whatever unfortunate souls we encounter along the way. And who knows, before you know it, we might stumble upon a way to rescue your Taina. I would like that very much. Taina, forgive me. I may have failed you today, but mark my words. For as long as I walk this land, I will not abandon hope. I will find a way to bring you back to us. But today I find myself in the company of new companions. And for now, I must lend them my strength, just as they lend theirs to me. Serenia, are you alright? Why not? Phronesis is long gone. I launched a few arrows in its direction when it was distracted by Taina's spell and it just stole away. Anyhow, I'm glad you're awake and on your feet again. Come now, let's hurry back to Mortsuk before the bastard has a change of heart and comes back for us. You really gave us a scare back there, clutching your head in pain with your deadly sin eater in plain sight. Let me guess, you had another one of your visions, didn't you? Why take me? So that's how Neilbert and Artbert met up. Just goes to show you that in times of crisis, even the bitterest rivals can turn fast friends. Now let's see if I have this straight. Neilbert made it his life's mission to save Taina here. Knowing that his own energies wouldn't suffice, he went in search of a relic that would afford him the ethereal power needed to reach beyond the world. And deep in the mindset that he found it. Yet in the end he decided to sacrifice the stone and his own cause to save the lives of countless innocents who called the mountain home. And so did he take his first step down the path of a hero. A warrior of light. So that's why he came back to this place, why he still summons the hollows as he did so many years ago. Aye, there can be no doubting it. Even now that he's become a sin eater, bereft of memory, reason and any sense of his own actions. The ghastly shell of what once was Neilbert still haunts the wastelands, searching for a way to bring back his old friend. I only knew him as a child. The whole idea of sin eaters and warriors of light is also new to me. Even as those pieces came together, I could not truly believe that Neilbert and this Phronesis were one and the same. But when our gazes first met, standing out there in the waste, in that instant I knew it without question. This was my friend. A friend who had been searching for me for all these years. At last I know what I must do. I must stop Phronesis, that my dear friend might finally rest in peace. Together we can do this. Thank you, my friends. In the battle I am able to push Phronesis hollows away from Sarek, if only for a short distance. With more training I'm certain I can learn to close them up entirely. After all we've already seen from you, I have no reason to doubt you. If you're game, then so are we. Finally, some cause for hope, eh? But still, we must exercise caution. The last time the boy worked his magic, our foe showed up faster than you can say Phronesis. While this might be simple coincidence, the likelihood is high that the casting of a spell itself summoned the Sin Eater to us. You'd best avoid casting any similar incantations until we've prepared for a final confrontation. I want you to stay close for now. Devote yourself to your studies and own your skills to whatever degree you can in the safety of a village. In the meantime, Serenia and I will redouble our training efforts as well. Should we succeed in finding a way to counteract the Hollows, it will come down to our firepower versus our foes. We must be at full strength for the battle, lest we allow victory to slip between our fingers. And with that, I end this episode and we continue the Magic DPS World Quest likely next time. Until then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.